The export value of world trade in fish in 2014 was, in US dollars, 148 billion, or about 194 billion Australian dollars. So worldwide, significant industry. Seafood traded globally has increased dramatically in recent decades, such that fish and fishery products now constitute the most highly traded food commodity internationally. Across Australia, around 14,500 people are employed in our nation's fisheries and aquaculture sector. Around 1.2 billion of Australian seafood is exported annually, and it's worth just over $3.5 billion to our national economy. Here in Western Australia, the most important state, about 4,000 jobs are directly attributable to the commercial fisheries and aquaculture sector. Our commercial fishing and aquaculture sector is worth about 1.6 billion to WA's gross state product. With over 750,000 Western Australians enjoying recreational fishing each year, this sector is worth about $500 million to the WA economy. Despite the relatively small size of our industry and the tough competition we face, WA punches well above its weight when it comes to the ecologically sustainable fisheries management that we practice. In a nutshell, we sustainably manage our fisheries better than virtually any other place on earth. Indeed, Western Australia is actually a global leader in sustainable fisheries management. Back in 2000, 16 years ago, our Western rock lobster industry became the very first fishery in the world to be certified by the London-based Marine Stewardship Council, MSC, as we know it. What this meant was our rock lobster could then carry that distinctive blue little label with the tick to demonstrate that the species came from an ecologically sustainable fishery. So Western Australia now has more MSC certified fisheries than all of the other states and territories put together, which is a great achievement. The MSC certification of the Peel Harvey Estuary blue swimmer crab was another world first. It was the first time both a commercial and recreational fishery were jointly certified by the MSC, so that's a great achievement also. But at a time when so many fisheries around the world are classed as either overexploited or depleted, here in Western Australia, 95% of our fisheries have been assessed as sustainable. According to the latest fisheries survey, 86% of the community are satisfied that the Department of Fisheries are achieving its aquatic resources management objectives. It's timely that WA has already launched the Kimberley aquaculture development zone. And earlier this year, all the water earmarked for use in the zone was fully allocated, with the potential to lift barramundi production to 20,000 tonnes. The Midwest Aquaculture Development Zone is expected to be launched later this year, and in July we announced funding for the South Coast Aquaculture Development Zone. These are effectively investment-ready platforms for aquaculture business, and they will play a significant role in helping to grow that sector and eventually help boost WA's seafood exports.